MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And you got to figure here in a 5-game series, the odds are long for coming back when you're down 2-0. But hey, it's not impossible. It's been done before, but you can bet the other guys are hungry to end this thing right here and now to give themselves a couple of days off before the next series. This should be a good one.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Kershaw gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Leading off for the Cubs, the left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Here's the first pitch to him. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 107.
The 1-0.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Howe on at first, nobody out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Kershaw has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Two-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker change-up right here. Got to get it up.
Runners on the move for second. And he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Set. Here it comes. Dansby Swanson is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
The 0-1 on its way. Pops this one up. Bet's coming on, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Fouled away. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting fourth.
At the plate, Patrick Wisdom, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
At the plate now, Christopher Morrow, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
So here's Trey Mancini as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling. One
1-0. Here it is. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. Here comes the 1-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And it's fouled away. The set and the 1-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. In the inning lead to a run for Chicago. Jamison Taillon is on the mound and he'll look to wrap up this division series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Matt, this guy is a big power arm. Former first-round draft pick by the Pittsburgh Pirates. And listen, he's what they look like. Big, strong guy. 3-pitch mix, 95 to 97 miles an hour with good life on his fastball, overhand curveball, and a straight changeup. The key to him, throwing strikes. If he's throwing strikes early, expect him to go deep in the game, and he could rack up a pile of strikeouts.
Here's the pitch. Mookie Betts is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1.
That's a ball.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. Ready on 1-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Hap is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, how do they go about keeping this series alive?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Hard hit at third. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. And with 2 gone now, let's take a look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree. And as you can see there, the Braves have already punched their ticket to the NLCS, so they'll sit back and wait for this series to play itself out. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded back up the middle. Swanson brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They trail this one 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yan Gomes.
zone.
Here comes the first pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And he fouls this one off. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
High in the air out to center field. Houghton is there, and he has it for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and come inside with a fastball because it's getting turned around. But I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all 3 positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
Nick Madrigal comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Now at the plate, Jamison Taillon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Behind 0-2 now. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me."
Leading up for the Dodgers, the third baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's the ball.
Now the 1-0. Line drive to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Will Smith stands in as he looks at a called strike. A runner at second, nobody out. A bouncer up the middle. Swanson scoops it up, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Into the box, Chris Taylor, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Fouled away. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Standing in, James Outman, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. To short. Swanson picks it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave one. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ.
Number 8, Ian Happ.
First pitch on its way. Hits this one hard the other way. Freeman's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Suzuki. He drew a walk his first time up. And that misses, ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Hey.
3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
No balls and a strike to count. Oh, that grounder caught him. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. Patrick Wisdom is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he just manages to get his hand in. And this one's in the dirt. Oh, he'll make it back to second, but that had danger written all over it. First and second now, one man out. All even now, 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Settling in now, Miguel Rojas will begin things here against Jamison Taillon. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. This is popped up. Madrigal is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Clayton Kershaw. He's ready. Here's the first offering. One out, nobody on. And this will be fouled away. Now here's the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Christopher Morrow is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam sandwich.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Cubs right now, they're looking for base runners. Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff walk.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. And this will bang up against the wall. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0 now to Gomes. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. No one out with a runner at second. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Plate, Nick Madrigal comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball inside.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Taillon.
Stepping in now, Jamison Taillon, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The 1-2. Grounded to first. Freeman is up with it. Throw to the plate. The tag, and he's out at the plate. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. A hit in 2 tries so far. set and the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. From the stretch.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
He bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
There's ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Stepping up to the plate, Suzuki. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Soft grounder left side. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Dan, after this infield hit right here, this guy has to be so frustrated. He's been having a rough outing, and he's not discriminating the way he gives them up.
No, he isn't. You know what he's going to do after this one? He's going to go to the movies and watch the movie about himself, the Rocky Horror Pitching Show, because this has been a nightmare.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
First offering on its way. Patrick Wisdom is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Great pitch right there. As a pitcher, you don't want hitters to get too comfortable in that batter's box. That pitch in now might set up some pitch outside.
The 1-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Freddie Freeman, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that one is gone!
Pitcher making him move his feet right there. Probably upset him a little bit. He dug right back in, didn't lose his toe hold, and absolutely clobbered that pitch.
Out in front of it, strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Struck him out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit softly on the ground to first. Scooped up. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Will.
Into the box now, Will Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball 1. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
2 balls and a strike now. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing in a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Chris Taylor is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Hit back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. The Dodgers all ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Christopher Morrow. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roy, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw. And it's solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
Number 52 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
For the Dodgers, number 52.
In now, Trey Mancini, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Jan Gomes is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts coming on. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Stepping in, Nick Madrigal. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the stretch, fouled off. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now a move over to first, and the runner back. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Runner goes for second, and has tried to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with LA's manager to discuss his thoughts on the Dodgers offense so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got the count 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You've got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. The pitch. Popped him up. Madrigal over to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batter number 11.
So coming to the plate, Miguel Rojas. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Now the 1-0. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, number 52.
David Peralta will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. To first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Michael Grove takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jamison Taillon. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Ball 2 now.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
2 balls and a strike to count. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball one, no strike.
And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ian Happ sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Suzuki swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
A ball and a strike now. 1-1. It's taken below the zone for a ball. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. And he misses again. Ball 3.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Hard on the ground towards short. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Madrigal over to his left. 1 away. So the leadoff man's gone, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Pitch on the way. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys...
Swanson drills it in, and quickly there are 2 away.
Now back, the left fielder.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. A ball and no strikes.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Fielded cleanly, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after. Yency Almonte is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 38.
Digging in once again, Dansby Swanson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
And it's fouled away. Oh and 1, here it comes. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Patrick Wisdom stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. And now pitch on the way. Ground ball foul down the left side. Another one sent foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Full count, 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Betts will wait on it as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Last half of the 7th here, and next to hit is the catcher, Will Smith.
The catcher, Will.
Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Swanson scoops it up, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now back, second baseman.
Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
Well, he got the leadoff guy inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 73.
Digging in, James Outman. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Swung on and chopped up the middle, reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail it 4-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Alex Vesia will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jason Hayward is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting ninth now on the double switch. Trey Mancini is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Now the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So one gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. A 1 pitch on its way, and a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Martinez. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with one away. Digging in now, Jameson Taillon, and he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach the situation with one away. Nico Horner will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2, Nico Horner.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Skied into straightaway right. Betts giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. The relay, and he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ian Happ. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And
he sends it out to left field. Well hit. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His 3rd home run of this series, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Evan Phillips comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
batting, number 27.
Standing in now, Suzuki, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Three runs already home here. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there. Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Cubs 7 and the Dodgers 1. Drew Smiley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Next for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. In there, strike one.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Right fielder looking up, and it's gone.
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see, left on left, but he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that at bat, and absolutely demolished that baseball.
Mookie Betts is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. The windup and the 0-1. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Fouled away. The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Freddie Freeman is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. One and 1 the count now. Fouled off. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Weak grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Smiley gets the sign. Here it comes. Popped him up. Gomes waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The Dodgers do get one. So in now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. The 0-1.
Oh, that's out.
Oh. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Hayward, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Patrick Wisdom, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. And it's fouled away. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. The next Cub up, Christopher Morrow. First pitch coming. Here it is. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Next count, 2-2.
And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this. Keenan Thompson enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He'll lead it off with his guys needing a 9th inning rally here if they're going to force a game 4. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
The third baseman, number 15.
Next up is Max Muncy. And he puts it on the ground to second. He's got it on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Digging in, Will Smith. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's the first pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Now the 1-2 pitch. One out, nobody on. Hit down the third baseline. Reined in. Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out.
The batter, number 3.
Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And the Cubs are one step closer. They're going to the National League Championship Series.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our hard-working crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the National League Division Series.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Dodgers, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.